Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Kansas City Royals and the Chicago White Sox. The Royals will try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this. Dallas Keuchel starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Dallas Keuchel is a complete pitcher. He's kind of a throwback to a Jimmy Key kind of pitcher, a Tom Glavine type, not overpowering, 89 to 91 miles an hour with sink. Has the curveball, has the slider, and the straight changeup. What makes Dallas Keuchel so good, he'll throw all four of his pitches at any point in the count.
Digging in, Whit Merrifield. He will lead this one off today. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The pitch. Ground ball right side. A dive and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. Digging in now for Kansas City, Adalberto Mondesi. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. The pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Mondesi is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
1-1. It is a fastball that misses. The 2-1 home.
Go, that's up.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, it'll be the Hall of Famer George Brett. First pitch on its way. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
In is Jorge Soler, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
One and 0. Here it is. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2 out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched it on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
Two and 1. Here it is. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Danny Duffy, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
Into the box now, Louis Aparicio. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. From the stretch. Liner towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Batting center, the left fielder, number 9.
Ready now for the White Sox, Minnie Minoso. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series, 0 for 7. Here comes the first pitch. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win the big game on Saturday.
And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Batting third, the first baseman, Frank Thomas.
Stepping in now, Frank Thomas. That's a strike. The throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
1 out and a runner on second base. And a swing and a miss by Big Frank. It's 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. The 0-2 once more is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
So here's Jose Abreu as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Career numbers against Danny Duffy. He's totaled 18 hits in 56 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. 2 out here and a runner at second. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 0-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 1-2. Here it is. Count still at 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. This is in the air out to right field. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. A man left for the White Sox. Still no score. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, the weather forecasts I'm hearing down here point to a fairly significant threat of rain later in the ball game. Of course, the grounds crew and umpires will work to get this one in without delay, but they also told me that they won't hesitate to halt the game to let the weather pass through if it's impacting the play on the field or, of course, putting the safety of the players at risk. For now, we'll have to wait and see how things develop.
Yeah, Heidi, thank you. And guys, certainly having a fresh bullpen ready for a game like this one will be an important step towards a victory.
You hope not, but you knew it potentially could happen. You kind of read the grounds crew. If they were running and scattering in the dugouts and running towards the tarp, you kind of prepared yourself that this one was going to get shut down at some point. But you got to stay focused. That pitcher doesn't care. He's trying to take food off your table.
The windup and the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting fifth, the catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Now at the plate, Salvador Perez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way.
Nope, ball.
Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Ryan O'Hearn. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's the first pitch to him.
No ball, one strike.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
The 1-2.
2-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 0-1 pitch on its way. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. O'Hearn leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Fouled off. The 1-2 pitch. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. One left for Kansas City. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here's Yoan Moncada.
Leading up for the White Sox, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Yasmani.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. First offering on its way. Duffy playing here in his age 31 season. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
1-0 pitch on the way. That's wide. 2-0. Grandal stands 6'1" and hits from both sides of the plate. He's a 9-year major league vet. Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
And this one's in the dirt. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Nobody out, runner on first. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's 1st and 2nd with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Coming to the plate now, Leury Garcia, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First delivery to him on the way.
That's the ball. 1-0.
First and 2nd here with nobody out. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Gordon's throw comes in, and that'll hold the runner at 3rd base.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. Oh, now a line drive, and he's not going to have a play on it in right. This ball gets down for extra bases. 1 run scores. Now the relay home, and he is in there.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Danny.
So now to the plate, Danny Mendick, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. The Royals put up a big number in the runs column yesterday, so a repeat of that would certainly help their efforts in going for this sweep here today.
Sweeps aren't easy to do at this level, particularly with the competition being so stiff. They're down a couple of runs early, but there's a lot of baseball left, and the way they're playing right now, this game's far from over.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. Hit to short. Mondesi scoops it up. And finally, there's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Louis.
Up next for Chicago, Louis Aparicio. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Ball.
3 runs already home here. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We played 2 full. The White Sox lead it 3-0. Luis Robert is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field.
Now playing center field, number 88. Luis
Brett Phillips will bat next, and he'll start out their half of the 3rd, top of the order to follow.
Leading off for the Royals, the
first pitch of the at-bat.
14, Brett Phillips.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. There's a drive out to left center field. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so that they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
With Merrifield next to hit, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Second appearance here, he grounded out to start the ball game. One-0 count. Here it is.
2 balls, no strikes.
A runner at second, nobody out. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. From the stretch. 2-2.
2-2.
Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
We got a full count.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Now batting, the shortstop, Adalberto.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Adalberto Mondesi. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 1-0. In the dirt here. Runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. To Thomas at first. It's a double play.
Now batting.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. George Brett. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Brett behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
0-2, here it comes. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Men on third with 2 down. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Full count still. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Royals leave one. Still down 3-0. Bottom of the inning now. Stepping up to the plate, Frank Thomas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, ball. 1 ball, no strikes.
Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball. 2-1 to count. Two.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2. Jose Abreu will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
In now, Jose Abreu, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 0-1 pitch. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada. standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Duffy sets, coming at him with the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. After it is Soler. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Well, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And a ball, 1-0. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. The 1-0.
No, that's outside. Ball.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Merrifield scoops it up. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. White Sox leave one. They lead it 3-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel.
Jorge Soler.
First offering on its way. And right into the shift. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Hunter Dozier.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Hunter Dozier. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Strike taken up in the zone.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a fourth.
Ready on 1 and 2. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
And up steps Salvador Perez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is.
No, that's out.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Headed after it is Mazzara. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the White
Striding
Sox,
in, Luis Robert,
the center
set to
fielder,
lead us off in the home
Luis
half of the 4th inning.
Robert.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is.
No, that missed.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Strike 2 taken, a fastball that clips the inside black. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect
The
a certain
right
amount of
fielder,
this.
number 30.
There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Into the box now, Nomar Mazara. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Mazara, the former Ranger, he was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
The 1-2. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Wow, I think the heart of this system is right on top of us because it is really coming down out there. This isn't an easy sport to play in the rain.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Popped him up. O'Hearn is in his tracks now. 2 gone. So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And you can see the top 2 speeds there, a 4-mile-an-hour differential for the 2 starters from 94 down to 90. Into the box, Danny Mendick comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Three runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 1-1 home.
Yeah. 1-2.
And that misses 2-2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
High in the air out to center field. Phillips is on his horse. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the White Sox, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're doing a decent job of putting the ball in play, but far too many of their swings are resulting in soft contact and groundouts. The adjustment that they're talking about down here is forcing the ball up in the zone, laying off anything from the knees down, and punishing anything they get in the middle to upper part of the zone.
Leading off for the Royals.
Thank you, Heidi.
The first baseman, number 66.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ryan O'Hearn is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit right. That good straight changeup El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
At the plate, Alex Gordon. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 home. Gordon, a native of Nebraska, the Cornhusker State as they call it. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
At the plate now, Brett Phillips, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Well, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Robert will wait on it, and he will put it away to retire the side. KC down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Louis Aparicio, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. He's set. Here it comes. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Striding into the box, Minnie Minoso. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. A runner at first with no outs here. Runners on the move for second. A pitch out. The throw. And boy, even a pitch out can't slow him down. He's in there at second base.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
Outside, 3-0 now.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the walk.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Now here comes the Royal skipper up the stairs on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Jake Keuchel comes on now in an awfully difficult situation, as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Jake Keuchel.
Frank Thomas will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed, as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. He's set, and the pitch.
That's the ball.
None out, runners at first and second. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Hard on the ground toward short, and that's through into left, a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Standing in now, Jose Abreu, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A bouncer to the left side. There's Merrifield on to first, a double play.
Up next for the White Sox, the third baseman, Yoan.
Digging in, Yoan Moncada, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
No, that missed. That's the ball. 1 ball, no strike.
Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Merrifield will put this one away, and the side is retired. White Sox pick up just the one. 5 innings complete. It's the White Sox 4 and the Royals nothing. Whit Merrifield next to bat, and through 5 turns at bat they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. 0-1 count and the pitch.
Ball.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
I like what he was trying to do there with the 2-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to command. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
The 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Stepping in now, Adalberto Mondesi. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, third baseman, George Brett.
Digging in once again, George Brett. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch coming, here it is. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Into the box, Jorge Soler. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. No hits to this point. Two and 0 now.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down.
Yeah.
2-1 now.
2-1.
Two and 2 to Jorge Soler. swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One left for Kansas City. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Ready for another chance? Yasmani Grandal. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yasmani Grandal.
Now here it comes.
1-0.
Here comes the 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch.
Ball.
Well, ball 3 here. Hey, and the White Sox would love to start an inning and get that leadoff guy on. They'd love to get a leadoff walk right here.
Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Got him to go after the change there, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Count still full, 3-2.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's laid on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out, 1 away. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
From the stretch. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. 1 out, nobody on. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And that's off his leg on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the 2nd out at first. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. At the plate, Nomar Mazara. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Two out, nobody on. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, and Gordon will make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox. They lead it 4-0. So here's the Royals DH, Hunter Dozier, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Fouled away. The next 0-2. Popped him up. Thomas has room in foul territory. Makes the play, 1 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Yeehaw!
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. High in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
The 3-2 pitch is taken on the inside corner. Strike 3.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Digging in, Ryan O'Hearn. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 2. That misses, and we're even at 2 2.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
2-2 count. Here it comes. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Royals go down 1-2-3. They trail here 4-0. Last half of the 7th here. In now, Danny Mendick. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Fastball well outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was ahead in the count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Into the box now, Luis Aparicio. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Three and 0 now. One out, nobody on. Three and 1 to Luis Aparicio. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Full count.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Brett's got to get rid of it. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time.
Now batting, number 9.
Settling in now, Minnie Minoso. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
And he falls behind 0-2. Way outside. 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
2 out, nobody on. Still 2-2. Here it comes. To short. Mondesi picks it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the White Sox, but they're in front 4-0. At the plate, Alex Gordon. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First offering on its way.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Aparicio will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Number 14.
Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Striding in once again, Brett Phillips. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. Now the bunt attempt hits him here. But they're going to say he offered at it. And that's the first strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And now a pitch on the way. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Line to the right side. But that's a foul ball. Three and 2, a full count to the Royals center fielder.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
So now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound. And he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. Kelvin Herrera gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Kelvin Herrera.
Whit Merrifield will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. The 1-0 home.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Adalberto Mondesi. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. They could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Just missing here. 2-0. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Two-0 count. Here it comes. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. From the belt, the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Royals leave 1, They're down 4-0. Now at the plate, Frank Thomas.
Leading off for the White Sox, the first baseman, Frank Thomas.
Here's the pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. The Royals entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop and a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
Tapped out in front of home. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jose Abreu.
So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Jose Abreu. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup floats outside here for ball one. And for the opposition, finishing this one off and salvaging a win in the series will sort of allow them to at least save a little face here at home.
No doubt about it. The last thing you want to do is get beat around in your own backyard. You want to make your home ballpark a winning ballpark. So winning this one and avoiding the sweep could be just what the doctor ordered.
Inside and low, 2-1. And now pitch on the way. Taken, strike two called, and it's even at 2-2.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. The count is full, 3-2 to the White Sox DH.
Got a full count.
The 3-2 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Phillips is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Up next to Chicago, the third baseman, Yoan.
Into the box now, Yoan Moncada. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Liner towards second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Alex Colomé comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Alex Colomé.
Digging in and looking for more, George Brett. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point.
George Brett.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
2 balls and no strikes.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Minoso has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. There's a look at the final line for the White Sox starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Really strong outing, Matty V. Into the 8th inning without allowing a run. In line for the win, and he certainly deserves a good fate in this one. Hard to imagine he could pitch any better innings 1 through 8 than he did in this one.
So now to the plate, Jorge Soler. 0-1 the count. And right into the shift, but this will get foul for strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a liner towards second, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Nice piece of hitting right there. He obviously recognized cutter away, stayed inside it, was able to drive it the other way.
Dozier.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. One 1-0 pitch on the way. A ball and a strike.
Hey, looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Two and 2 to Hunter Dozier. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here now the 2-2. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Salvador Perez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and oh my. Hit him with the Hind. And that ball will stay fair and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Royals draw closer here. It's now a 4-2 ball game.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Aaron Bummer takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 39, Aaron Bummer. Now batting, number 56.
To the plate now, Ryan O'Hearn, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. KC down to their final strike in this one. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Now a crowd of 31,000 plus come to their feet. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, and certainly won't be his last.
4-2 the final score today. Chicago took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Dallas Keuchel gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Danny Duffy was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Score this afternoon. First for the victorious White Sox. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For Kansas City, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Dallas Keuchel. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Danny Duffy. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.